The easiest form of defining cryptocurrency is it's a digital money, digital asset.
So congrats again on your current accomplishments. We call it BTC Dragon. And if you can give us the journey from when you decided to create something, what the journey has been so far, and what the goal has been for you.
My idea was to build upon the existing knowledge of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin that was created. Bitcoin itself was created to create a system of finance which is decentralized and where everybody has equal rights, right, to money, and money is not controlled by a certain group of. This is one thing to note. Peasant men have become millionaires through Bitcoin, other cryptocurrency, something that is almost impossible for an average man to acquire. You know how hard it would be for a man to become a millionaire in dollars when you're not born into a big family, a business-oriented family or so. I spoke to a guy who told me he used to sell rat killers, and now I think that guy is a millionaire in his just because of he invested in cryptocurrency. That's how big it can become for a normal man. I wonder what my life would have been without this level of cryptocurrency. Actually, I wonder what it would have been, because I've never worked in a Web2 space before, a traditional financial system where you go to work, do this, do that. I've only worked in Web3. I worked as a marketer for a very long time. All of my work has always been in Web3. So that's how far cryptocurrency has gone. About BTC Dragon, I try to create more on the idea of the initial creation of Bitcoin. And though we call this Bitcoin Dragon, BTC Dragon, the idea was to create a decentralized system where anybody with an internet, for example, you don't need to open an account the way you open in banks, where you go do a lot of paperwork and all of that. With an internet connection and with your handset, you can participate in cryptocurrency, and you can make it, and nobody will question you, hey, how did you make your money, this and this and this. That is how simple it is. I tried to build on the existing idea of Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of people, Bitcoin is quite expensive. It's over $52,000 for one. There was a time it sold at $0.06 for one.
So there is cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency, right?
So it has a first mover advantage, yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it's more popular.
Okay, so cryptocurrency is like, let's say when we talk about money, cryptocurrency is money. And then Bitcoin is like cedis, dollar, pounds, naira. Am I getting it right?
So currency, you have the word currency, right?
Yeah.
And we have different types of currency. Okay. So we have cryptocurrency and we have different types of currency.
So then BTC Dragon is like another form of like currency.
Currency also. I will leave it at that level.
Okay.
It's also a currency.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you develop it? I know you're not a developer yet. How did you come about creating the BTC Dragon?
They are just programs, right? Solidity. You use Solidity in developing most of them. And now it's even very easy. Anybody can create a project. But it's not all about creating a project. It's all about the intention behind the project and the mission behind the project and the community behind the project. There are thousands of projects that have launched since I launched, but most of them are no more because of the intention behind it and all of that. Like I said, I was trying to build a system. I always try to give these two examples: Aristotle and Socrates. Aristotle was said to be a disciple of Socrates, and at some point they said Aristotle was not seen as they didn't see Aristotle as a critic, but they saw him as an expansionist. Means he's expanding on the idea of Socrates, right? Some texts call them friends, and most texts call Aristotle a disciple of Socrates, meaning learning from him. So I want to see BTC Dragon as a project which is an expansionist on the idea of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is anybody who has an internet, anybody who can surf the internet, have access to this, right? But for BTC Dragon, we are trying not to restrict it to only people who have the idea or knowledge of cryptocurrency. We are taking it out to people who don't even have access to the internet. And that is what brought about the charity aspect of the project, where the money we earn from the project is used for charity. So far, we are less than 2 months old, but so far we have done outreaches in several countries of the world. We've done in Ghana, we've done in Nigeria. As we are talking, a group of some of my team are in India already. And we have group in the UK, US, Kenya, Cameroon. This is how far we've gone in less than 2 months. Yeah, all of these people we've been helping so far, people who do not have access to probably internet or so. Some couldn't even speak correctly. You can go through my Twitter account, you'll see some of those videos there. So instead of Bitcoin to be, or crypto to be just for those people that can surf the internet like you and I, we are taking it to the grassroots. We don't need these people to invest. What we gain from it, we are bringing it to you to help you guys. And we've been helping a lot of people around the world.
Well done on that.
Thank you. So that's the idea behind BTC Dragon.
If you go to your website, I know there's a mission and a vision, but if you can give us a brief definition or a brief something on your mission and your vision for BTC.
About my mission and mission, BTC Dragon is going where eyes have not seen, where ears have not heard. That's what I always say. I don't know how far it will go, but it's not stopping where you have seen before. It's not stopping where ears have heard before. It's going that far. And about the mission, BTC Dragon, I created a community around it, which is the Love Family community. The Love Family is already registered under the Corporate Affairs Commission in this country. We are registering it. We're registering it as a non-governmental organization to help. And for BTC Dragon, it's a cryptocurrency, so it will maintain the idea. But the proceeds, anything that comes from it through the team, goes there. And there's something interesting. If you are holding BTC Dragon, you get BTC as reward, right? There are people who just bought only BTC Dragon, but they've earned over $250 worth of Bitcoin for just holding Bitcoin Dragon. So we give people opportunity to earn both Bitcoin while earn Bitcoin while holding BTC Dragon. Like you can see, this is the logo of Love Family. This is the helping. We help. That's what we do. Charity, help. That's what we do. And my mission is to help the world change the financial landscape, so that not just the government will control money, because the impact we've had on the world in less than 2 months, if our government and the elites were doing this, would have gone far. Because I see the little we take out and the impact it creates. Yeah. It's massive.
Reading on your Twitter page and everything, I hear you guys say this is the Chinese year of the dragon. How are you guys using the Chinese year and like anything about it?
It's more like it's to indicate the year it was created. We've created in the Chinese year of the dragon. It's one of the zodiac signs. And almost every year there are projects that follow hype. So this is to indicate the year we were created. And the year of the dragon also symbolizes wealth, riches.
Did you actually plan to come out with it this year, or just like a coincidence, a good coincidence?
No, I planned everything a long time ago, and this is not to talk. Yeah, it's crypto, it's decentralized. But personally, I'm a Christian, and this is something that I've gone through a series of Christian rites and rituals to me, like prayer stuff and that, blah blah blah. And I'm not trying to take anybody out of their beliefs or anything. I'm just saying my own perspective. So it's not just a one-day thing, and you could tell it's not a one-day thing. The progress so far, you could tell. Just yesterday, our Twitter followers grew from 1,500 to 4,500. That's massive. Yeah. Telegram grew from about 3,200 to 6,700 actually. So that's how fast. So you should see, it's not all about launching a project.
What's the project charitable cause and the donation section?
Everything is solely on me. I have my ambassadors. I call them charity ambassadors. They have their community. In my main community, we still have the charity ambassadors. They bring proposals, and we also open to the public. If you know any pain region, you come. First step is they go there, they take survey, they come back, they bring the information to me, and I allocate money to them, and then they go carry out the task and bring the feedback. All the feedbacks I get are those videos. I don't even know these people in person, but I chose the ambassadors based on how I saw their interaction in the community. And there are people I think one of the charity organizations in Ghana, we allocated just $200 and it went far. Another in Nigeria, $100, another $100. It's just been massive. And also, my friends have been taking part in this individually.